Hello everyone! So, back again for DOSember and playing Blood Bowl today. So, I've never played Blood Bowl, so this is going to be a learning experience for me. Also do apologise for the bit of quietness on the intro. I really need to sort out some music for when I don't have any music for certain games. And I'll try and get that sorted hopefully this weekend. Everything's just been a bit, end of the year craziness at the moment for me, so a bit kind of everywhere at the moment. Just let me pull this DOSember thing down a little bit. Feels a little too close to the edge there. Right, I think it should be better. Looks a little bit. I'll sort this bottom bit out later. Yeah, so I have a little idea of kind of Blood Bowl. I've got the manual, and I've just looked up the manual on this version. So this version is the one that most people might have heard of. This is the DS version. There's a Windows version as well. So I've looked at the manual here. Doesn't really say much. I'm just gonna guesstimate. If anybody's basically says I'm doing something wrong, let me know. I think with it being from 1995, the codex will be from the 3rd edition, I think it is. So if you know of that edition, that'll be useful. But I thought I'd do something different because everybody's going to be playing, Quake and all that sort of stuff. But this is a channel you go to have something a little bit different. And those of you new to this channel, I also doing Ultra Bots on Tuesdays and Sundays, so stay tuned for that one. We did actually play the Ultra Bots on Tuesday. It was quite interesting. So I should still have this installed. I just don't remember where. So give me a second. Oh, what else am I going to need to hear? Audio. Otherwise, none of us are going to hear anything. I think it's under a folder called Blood, which is confusing when you're installing Blood as well. Yeah, there you go, there's Blood. CD Blood. Yeah, this looks like it. I think I just type in BB, is that right? Yeah. Leave this running while I go and get the manual. Nice intro though. Right, game type. I need to learn this, so I probably won't be doing League or anything like that. So you've got the different teams. Just see what the manual says about the teams. In fact, I could probably give you what the introduction was on this, because this was an interesting introduction. Where was the introduction? Here we go. I'm just going to mute this a second so I can tell you what the intro says. Alright, so it says in the manual, the year is 2488 and all the races of the known world come together in a celebration of pride, honour, skill and mindless violence. NEF Blood Bowl. Welcome to Microleague's PC version of the award-winning game from Games Workshop. In the beginning, it all began a very long time ago in an ancient battlefield when, according to legend, both sides fell from mutual exhaustion. Thereupon, their leaders undertook a fruitless effort to negotiate a solution to their problems. Meanwhile, knowing it would be hours or even days before the leaders would reach an agreement, the armies of the soldiers sat, slept, and otherwise entertained themselves for the long break. Hello there, McCall. Never seen the old Blood Bowl game outside of screenshot. Well, today you're going to see probably a bad, because I've never played this before, probably a bad version, but anyway, where were we? An orc soldier who was wandering the grounds happened upon this strange bowl-shaped depression in the ground. It had a large silver dome at one end. Having developed an incredible hunger during battle and thinking the dome might conceal something edible, he proceeded to dig in the earth for worms when suddenly his claws hit something hard and smooth. He pushed. With a hiss and squeal, the large rectangular object moved to reveal an ancient temple. Colourful armour adorned its walls, and in the centre stood a great bejewelled pedestal holding an enormous book. Hearing of the orc's discovery, the leaders abandoned their talks and went to see this mysterious place. A dwarf who was known to have the power of reading was called to examine the great book and its contents. After 3 days, he delivered his findings to the multitude assembled at the site. This book, he said, appears to be the religious text of a group of warriors from the land called America. The tome is dedicated to the lost god Nuffle. Don't know what that context is, Nuffle. I'm assuming that's a mascot, perhaps. The head priests of many sects in this deity were known as coaches. They led bands of warriors into great arenas where they attempted to exterminate one another. The object was not, however, violence simply for the sake of violence. No, it was in truth a great ritual significance. A pig's bladder was inflated and carried or thrown from one end of the arena to the other in an effort to score. He continued. Carrying the bladder over an opponent's end line gave a set a number of things called points. The battle lasted a set time. At the end, the set who amassed the most points was declared the victor. Apparently, it was not necessary for the warriors to maim their opponents, although coaches seemed to encourage this practice when they could. Furthermore, the book states that Nuffle's sacred number was 11, and when only 11 warriors from each side could be on the field of battle at one time, this does not mean that they were only 11 members of the sect or team, as they were also known warriors could go off and come on at will, as long as this sacred number was not exceeded. One could also hit an opponent at any time, as long as one did not use a weapon. Nuffle said that one's body was one weapon, and although he allowed armour, all weapons were forbidden from the arena. It is written that the arena for this conflict was a rectangular field within a huge bowl. It seems to me, he went on, that Nuffle has seen our dilemma. He has brought us this mystical place for this very special reason. In his wisdom and omnipotence, he has shown us the way to resolve our differences. I suggest we form a team from each army and send them forward to do battle in this holy fashion. So is that the first game of Nuffle, a Moracle football took place. I'm not sure if that's a spelling mistake there. A pig's bladder was inflated and armour was taken from the temple. The teams were selected from among the greatest warriors, lined up in formation as the great book had described, A shaman umpire dressed in fresh zebra skin for the occasion. Then he blew the sacred whistle and the battle was underway. There are a few rules, and to this day no one is quite sure who won. There were quite a large number of carnage, however, and when it was over everyone agreed that they had a wonderful time. The days of battle were forgotten, and the tribes rushed to their homelands to spread the news. The Dwarf seer, who had adopted the name Sacred Commissioner Roselle after a priest of high standing mentioned in the book, stayed behind to prepare the temple for the multitudes. It was then he discovered a strange green surface under the bloody mud of the field. It was the sacred gridiron of which the great book told. Roselle fell to his knees and offered a prayer of thanks to Nuffle. Then he hurried to the temple to study the book and plan a future physical offerings to the great god, and slow Blood Bowl came to be. And that is the intro from the manual. Let's see what it says about everything else. So I've read some of this stuff in the DS manual. So they've got linemen, which are kind of general purpose players. You've got throwers, who obviously throw the ball. They're black or blockers, best known for powerful head-to-head blocking. They're heavily armoured and strong, but painfully slow. Other races feature more exotic and or neurotic variations on the types of players described here. You'll see Skaven, Gutter, Runners and Storm, Vermin, High Elf, Lion Warriors, Witch Elves, Phoenix Warriors and more. Be sure to check your player profiles, Chapter 5. Just see what that says. Talks about exhibition play. And then jumps to Chapter 6. Oh, that's not fun. Okay. I suppose we can just pick a team and see what happens. So there's the move icon at the bottom left, which is the top one. And there's a punch, which I'm assuming is probably to do with blocking. Dirty play is the punch one, it looks like. So I think you can kick players when they're down. They've really not made this manual very... let me just show you the manual. It's not the most... That's the manual there. So just show you where it said about the... What did it say about the Chapter 5? There we go, blitzers and catchers, so I missed that because it's kind of going this way. Blitzers are the ones that can run and block at the same time. Catchers are the opposite blockers, they need to catch the ball because in this game the joke has been player picks up the ball and cannot pick it up for the next 3 turns. That was the biggest joke in this game. Movement allowance is basically how far you can go. Strength, how physically powerful a player is in blocking, so you need to do lower blocking for strength. Agility, how good a player is for dodging tackles, catching and throwing accurately. Armor value, that's probably related to if you get blocked. Yeah, once per turn on a blitz, moves his movement actions and makes 1 block at any time during the move. Passing, handoff. Player moves his movement action and can stand up if he's been blocked down. If he's holding the ball, he can hand it off to any adjacent player. Right, okay. I think I'm going to try and remember that. Right, bear with me on this one because this is just going to be quite a learning thing. Okay, let's go with, I don't know. That looks like some good stats. Go for that one. And then a weaker player, just so that we can get some. They look quite dirty. Yeah, let's go for dwarves. Choose coach's CPU, human, that's fine. Yeah, a moracle. I wasn't sure if that was a spelling error, but apparently not. Oh.
Busting knuckles with the Underworld creepers.
The sun is fighting to get out from behind the clouds.
Grimbreath will be fighting to get away from Rattlesnot.
Stay tuned, folks. This will be a doozy.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about the sound there.
Underworld creepers get the ball.
Nice voice acting. Gives it that sort of good, you know, with the commentary and stuff like that. Seems like a good one. Okay, so I need to pick up the ball. I'm assuming I'm on the right hand side. So that's a right click. Strength 2, agility 4. Does have block skill. Can I right click this one? Strength 3. Probably not a good idea to block him then. I think, let me just double check. Strength 2, yeah. I need to keep away from that one. So if I move here near to the ball. Pick up the ball. Oh, I've picked it up. That's good. Agility is 4, so it should be okay for throwing. Agility 3. Sure hands tells me that he probably can catch it. So can I throw? Throw to you? Oh, you missed. Great. Great. Idiot. Can't do anything, I don't think. Strength of 3, please tell me you can block. Equal strength. Thick skull gauntlet. Can I? That's a blitz by the looks of things, so I'm assuming I should be able to block. Oops, that was stupid. I was too busy looking at this guy here. Get out the way from that. Are they sue me? I'm a streamer, I'd love to be your friend and I want us to play together sometime. Add me on Discord. Discord. It says here possible ban evader. Not quite sure why. So either new friend, hello there, humble squire. It does say possible ban evader on my screen. Well, keep chatting and maybe I'll think about it, but I'm not gonna directly, because I've never seen before. I don't know if you know. Let me just have a quick look if you are a streamer. New account. Created 30 minutes ago. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Sorry, I'm gonna have to I'll time you out just in case. Right, back to getting creamed, because I know I'm gonna get creamed in this game. Strength, let's see, what are you on? Strength 2. You can dodge though. Still got 6 movement points. Need to keep away from you. I might need to change the options on this because this is very slow feeling on the mouse. Just double check what that was. Strength 3. I'm forgetting the numbers, you'll have to bear with me. Right, so if you're 3, if I move you down in front of you and then block. Yeah, okay. You got the strength of 3. Bet you're a 4. No, you're a 5. So I'm right clicking these to see what the stats are. So you're also a 3. You're also a 3. So if I decide to go this way, you've been knocked down. So that's turnover, from what I understand. You're all trying to go and grab the ball. Great. It's another knockdown. I'm guessing it's my turn. Right, okay, strength 3. I need to look up these skills at some point. I'm not going to do it now, I just want to get a feel of the game. Sure Hands probably tells me that they can catch things, I'm guessing. You definitely need to pick up, but I want to try and protect you first. Strength of 2. And 3. You're a 3. God, there's some weaker players at the back. So you Damn it. Looks like someone's gonna score. Oh, that's a definite kill. Damn it. I definitely need to get some more players up. Because otherwise it's just going to get trampled on. You're a 5. I'm going to have to go for it, aren't I? And then blitz this guy. That was wasted time. Oh god. Try to go for a sloppy Joe. Score is now 1-0. The crowd is going crazy. Kick in. Right, so can you pick up the ball? Do. You've only got block, you've got an agility of 3. You've got agility of 3, but you've got sure hands. Let's see if we can pass it to you. Yes! Excellent. Now I can do a handoff, I believe that is, so I can just pass that over to him, but he can drop the ball, which is kind of interesting. This, is that a jump? Let me just see what that is. Because maybe I can leap past what I've got in between these two, because if I can, it might give me a bit of an advantage. Leap. The icon is available only to those players who possess the leap skill. A player with the leap skill is allowed to jump over an adjacent square even if it's occupied by a standing or prone opponent. Costs 2 squares from his MA. Okay, let's just see what happens then. Oh. Can I leap there then? No, I have to leap here. No, that's not going to be useful. You got strength of 3. Right, I'm gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna get some blocking going. Yes, you've been crunched. Strength of 2 versus strength of 3. Just double check your skills. Not very good. Strength of 3 versus 3. Let's see if I can crunch you. Extra arm, dodge, block, and a strength of 2. Nope, that's a bad idea. 2, but you've also got thick skull as well. My team isn't the best. 3. You're also 3. You're a 4. So what I'm thinking is, if I use him to block this one, I think I can do a blitz here. I don't really want to waste a blitz though. Let's see what happens. Move you there. Ah! Okay. It was worth a try. You messed up. Try and get you stood up. I believe you were the 5. Now you were the 4. Problem is, I don't have many stronger players on this game. 3. Could go for another block on its same character. Oh, what? Oh dear, that did not help. Wow. This is interesting. Cool, somebody caught that.
Let's examine that play a little more closely.
What a brutal attempt at a pass this is, Jim.
Too true, Bob. With Grimbreath on your team, who needs enemies?
I think you're being a little rough on him, aren't you, Jim?
I don't know. Let's watch the tape.
Right, thank you to you for the catch. You're gonna have to really run for this one now. I do have a bit of an open space here. What are you like? Strength of 3. Not good. Strength of 3 as well. Against a strength of 2. Right, okay. Let's try and get the ball across here. I don't believe it. Oh, damn it. I mean, at least I got it to that side of the pitch, but still. I reckon he's going to push all his men up there and then get this one chucked across. I think that's what the plan is. Then they can easily score. Right, okay. You need to get up. A lot of you need to get up. Problem is I've got to be very careful. Because if I mess up a block, then it's them again. Got a blitz here, but whether it's going to be worth it or not. I've got a strength of 3, and I think the other one had a strength of 3, so... yeah. Move you into position. I'll leave you there for a second. These I can't do anything with because they're greyed out, and I think they're the ones that I recently stood up. Right, remember, you've got a strength of 3. You're over there. Strength of 4. Strength of 3. See what happens. Blitz you. Made you drop the ball. Excellent. Can I jump on you? No. I can try and pick up the ball, I think. Pick up the ball, come on. Cross your fingers, everyone. Yes. I believe we picked it up. What is this? What is that? Because that's just come up. Extra moves. Once the player's MA has been used, there is still a chance to inch him forward another square or 2. Click extra moves for this option, where just because a player is allowed extra moves does not mean it can make them successfully. If a player is too tired to take his extra moves, he will pass out and fall down. You will be unable to move this player again until he's able to stand up. Oh, so we could drop the ball here. Gamble. We do need another score, so let's try it. Oh, we did. Cool. Excellent. We're almost going to win. No. Sorry, going to get a touchdown. Cross your fingers we do it. Because it's my first time I've ever done this on this game. Okay. You are a 2. But you're a 3. No, you're a 6. I don't really want to see you push down, so... move out the way. That's fine. You've gone for an extra move. That's what it looked like anyway. Oh. One player down. Tries to block the other one and fails. Good. Right, we are very close to scoring. You are strength of 3, agility of 3. You're also a 3-3 with an average of 8. Oh, sorry, I need to check the skills. You've got sure hands and a thick skull. You got leap as well. Do I do a leap? That might help. You've got strength of 2. Let's go for it. Do a leap over here. Don't believe it. So close for scoring as well. Oh, sod. I've never played Warhammer at all, because I know this is in the same universe. There's some sort of weird thing about this being in a pocket universe, and there's some lore about, I think it's from Warhammer 40k, whereby I think it was the creation of Warhammer 40k universe, and it was something about, was it one of the deities or something like that decided to one of the deities that decided to, was it something about creating pockets of the universe and something about certain things being fallen into it? I can't remember. There was something weird about that sort of thing, but this is part of why you got Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Fantasy and Blood Bowl, and they can't share weapons or something over the two. It was something weird like that. The only thing I've played, well, I'm mostly a role player, so, you know, I started off with D&D, and I've run games like Shin the Warring Stage, which is basically Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, as a role-playing game. That used yin yang dice. I think it was one take away the other, plus skill. I think it was D10s on that one. I played loads of the role-playing games. Once I did play Dark Heresy. So that is a role-playing version of Warhammer 40k. Fortunately, the game didn't last long, because one thing you never do is give me any sort of explosives, and it was me and another player that we always seem to, you know, when you get two people together and they always have like a bad influence on each other. It was me and this other guy, and I think we ended up in a kind of argument, and I ended up kind of, I can't remember how, I think I ended up pulling the grenade or something, and we were underground, so me with lots of satchel charges, being the explosive expert, it kind of killed everybody. It wasn't the first time me and this other character had, this other person had been a bad influence. So, playing a game called Deadlands. Deadlands is kind of Wild Western sort of weird Wild Western game, and we just started the game, and something had gone on, and the other guy, I'm just gonna call him Steve, because he's not called Steve, but he's gonna call him Steve for now. This Steve basically rushes into my room. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Basically tell him off, like, you know, I'm busy, what do you want? So he decides to put two guns towards me, like in threatening in a threatening way. So I let it kind of go a little bit, and as soon as he walks out, I decide to shout, "Oi, dickhead!" TNT, threw it down after him. It bounced down the stairs, missed him, went behind the bar. So he runs up towards me, and I try and get away from him, and it's like almost like a Benny Hill chase. The TNT, like I said, TNT's behind the bar. You got lots of alcohol and stuff like that. I end up escaping from him by jumping out the window and onto the horse, which I managed to do. Unfortunately, at this point, the TNT exploded, which had a load of glass shooting into my face. At which point, the GM said that was your own fault. But the best thing is, as we're all doing different things, and one player had already been doing his own thing 2 streets away. We'll call him Bob, for example. So Bob was 2 streets away doing his own thing, and I can't remember where we were. I think we were just away from the bar. But the bar's still aflame. Nobody's come to put it out or anything like that. And it gets to the point where the top row where we were at just falls down onto the ground floor, and everything's still alight and causing an issue. And not long after that, huge almighty explosion to the point where the GM said that the bar had been atomized, and we found out later that was because one of the other players had a huge pack of dynamite just sat in the room. So you can imagine that's kind of caused a huge boom. And you remember, Bob, I said that it was 2 streets away? Well, as the GM's kind of doing the damage stats for the explosion, he turns around to the poor player Bob and says, "You'll have to make a new character because the explosion and the shockwave has just killed you." So, oh god, it makes me laugh to this day still. I think he turned around to me and said, "I'm never role-playing with you ever again." Oh god. Anyway, yeah, so that's an interesting story of one of the reasons why I'm known as Death Wish in role-playing games is because I'm a bit of a chaotic player. Anyway. Right, okay, so there's a good chance we could score here. Oh, actually, no, I don't know how this... Oh no, we've got reset, haven't we? Damn it. Right, select a field space to kick off to. Let's do here. Oh, that was the wrong side, never mind. So hopefully if we do well, we're not to score again. So you've got the ball. Strength 3. You're 3 as well. I've never gotten into tabletop role playing, such a huge world of games there, but such experiences will be heavily dictated, I imagine, by the gaming group you play with. I think it just depends. Yeah, I think they always say every gaming group's different, so try and find a group that you kind of gel with is probably the better way of doing it, or just do it with your friends and see how well it works. So the games that I've played throughout my years obviously D&D have done that. So I did second edition, third edition. That's AD&D, sorry. I've never played Classic, I don't think. I've played Cyberpunk 20... It's not 2077, it was the one before. I think it was 2020 was the one before that one. So I played that one. I've played Exalted. That's kind of like anime style, and it's from White Wolf, who did things like Vampire. That's the same people that did that. They also did. I've done a few White Wolf people stuff. So I've done Dark Ages Vampire. I've done Masquerade Vampire. I think I've done Werewolf the Apocalypse. And I've got Hunter, so I've played Hunter as well. So Hunter is the groups that are attacking the undead, so vampires and stuff. So it's like a complete switch. On the same system, White Wolf also did a superhero one called Aberrant. Played that one. I don't think that's easy to get hold of anymore. I've played some indie ones. I've played one called Zero. Zero is very much like You Are the Borg, but it's not actually the Borg, it's a similar idea. What else have I played? Star Wars, I've done both the revised edition, and I've ran and played Saga Edition. Saga Edition was actually quite good, if I remember rightly. I think I played Call of Cthulhu, I can't remember. Yeah, I think I have played a Call of Cthulhu. I have ran D20 Judge Dredd. It was okay. I've ran, like I said, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 1, Chin the Warring States. I've played Legends of the Five Rings. That is more Japanese style. So like feudal era, that sort of stuff. What else have I played? Space 1889. So that is Victoriana, steampunk, but it's more sci-fi, so you've got space involved in that. See, I've played lots. Deadlands, I've already said. And yeah, there's such a wide range of things outside the D&D sphere that's really cool to play with. And as I already said, Dark Heresy is the role-playing version of Warhammer 40k. I remember going through the Monster Manual, DM books, and D&D. Yeah, I've only got second edition, which I will pull out when I'm playing Pull the Radiance when I get back to playing that again. And I have done D&D books when I've played Warriors of the Eternal Song. That was very, very useful. So I can imagine pulling out rule system for this type of game is also quite useful. Anyway, excuse me, ads are starting in about 20 seconds, so I'm going to switch over to ads for about 3 minutes. We'll be back and see you in 3. Okay, we're back. So let's see if we can actually score this time, because we did get very close to it. I think it's our turn. Okay. I bet you're the strongest player. What a surprise. You're 4. You're a 5. Of course, you're going to be a 5. Cat, no, you're wet. No, forget it. Go over there. No, you're wet. Go over there. Cat's come in and it's very, very soaking. I don't want him standing here and just doing the whole shake he did that the other day. Little bugger. Okay, where is it? 3. I think that was him. Yes, it was. You've already pushed him. 2. Okay. Do I blitz or do I block? Let's go for blitz. Or if you're also interested what I'm running this on, the machine is the classic 486 machine. So that's the specs. You need to get up. You need to get up. You can score no matter what. You're a pretty tough player. Got no skills. You got no skills. Gonna have to do something. Oh. 2-0. Go for that one. Please pick up the ball, don't fumble it. Yes, excellent, okay. You got a 3 with a block. You got a 3 with a block. Oh, nice. 3 with a block. You've got sure hands as well. Okay. See if I can block you. Cool. Don't want to move into that square because I bet you're... Yeah, I thought so. You're a 3. Please tell me you're a 3. No. I think you're a 2 as well, aren't you? No, you're a 3. But you're the 2. Why are you a 2 and put there? That makes no sense. You're a 3. Six. You're a 6. You've only got dodge, you've got an agility of 4 though. So what I'm thinking of next is I want to pass this ball away from this area because otherwise they're going to score. You've got sure hands, so if I pass to you... Oh, you can't do anything. Right, okay. I've got 3. Do something dirty. Oh, I can do extra. That's right. Oh, and yes, this. So this is do something dirty. Let's see if we can kill this player. Don't know if I have. Strength 2. Oh, wait a minute, maybe. You can't do anything dirty. Can put you in an advanced position there. Move you there. You've got sure hands. Put you there. You've got catch, dodge and leap. You just have block, but you've got strength of 3. Okay, let's put you forward. I was going to say, in fact, I was going to leave you around here. Yeah, I won't push you too far forward, because I know if they'll come down here, I need some space to kind of come back to this guy. Right, okay, let's end at that point. First things first, see if I can get people stood up. Not you. Oh, I think maybe you're gone. You definitely need to get rid of the ball. Alright, and you had sure hands, I believe. No, you didn't. You had sure hands. Yes, you do. So, if I pass you to you, that's my plan is, there's a good distance between those two. He's already down. I can start moving this way. I think that might be an idea. So, pass to you. Yes, excellent. You just need to... Now here's the thing, can I do a pass off to this guy? He's got dodge skill, so at least that's something. Could go wrong, because this is quite a player. I mean, I could go for the extra... There is extra moves here. There's a risk, obviously, that it goes wrong, but it gets me to about there. But if I do pass to this guy, and it is successful, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I score. Big gamble. We'll go for it. See what happens. Pass off to you. Cross your fingers. Yes. 9. Oh, all. So yeah, I can see how this game has endured in terms of funness, because it does have that kind of good amount of do I touch a ball, you know, the whole scores against whether you're going to score or not, because there's been a couple of times I've almost done it, and enjoying this so far. Right, so you're the one with the sure hands. You have strength 3. You're blocked by someone 4. So maybe... Yeah, I can probably do that then. 1, 2... Shh. I forgot about this guy. It's my stupid fault. And you've picked up the ball. You've got some movement. Oh hell. I think I need to take, once I pick up the ball, I need to take the movement point straight away. Right, that's something I need to remember. Because I'm now stuck. Strength of 3. So what I'm thinking is, now he's exposed, I've got this issue here. So if I can do some blocks on strength 3 and 3, see what happens if I do. No. There are no players left at the end of this. I think the next exhibition game we'll do is I'll try and find a better team. But I am getting this now. And then I think next week we'll start a championship game and see how well that goes. Strength 2. Strength of 3. Okay, so you're not that much of an awesome player. You're a 3. You're a 6. Okay. You're gone completely. You're a 3. You're a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see if I don't mess this up. I think you were a 3 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push into him. Oh no, I don't have the You're out. Damn it. Oh no. Oh. They're gonna score.
He sure is, Jim. And the catch by rival blade isn't bad either. Let's take a look.
I could have had a good score, or close to another one, but I did mess up completely because I keep forgetting about the area. Again? In that area? Damn it. Okay. Pick up the ball. And this time I need to... You've got sure hands. Pass over to... I think it's you. There we go. We lost 3 to 0. 3 to 0. That's no problem. Let's do another exhibition game. So I'm guessing the movement is the feet. The punches are blocking. The throwing is the blue. But I'm not quite sure what the picking up is probably the last one, maybe. I also said I was gonna check. So you can have different skills, rookie, veteran. That's interesting. Different surfaces. Ice might be an interesting one. Let's do it as grass. Darkside looks interesting. Against Greenfield. Yeah, that's right. I'm assuming. Hang on a minute.
The Association of Broadcasting Controversy says.
Did I get this right?
The Knuckle and Monocle Football League.
Okay, Blood Bowl fanatics, this is what you've all been waiting for.
Today, the Greenfield Grasshuggers meet up with the Darkside Cowboys. This is going to be a bloody one.
Sure thing, Bob.
Hail, fellow.
Has a personal vendetta against Ricard.
Jim, the Zamboni crew just finished cleaning the blood off the field from their last match.
Let's go down to the game.
Heads. Greenfield Grasshuggers get the ball.
Did I pick Darkside? That's not what I wanted, I don't think. Yeah, I think I was supposed to be the Huggers, but never mind. Oh no, I did say Darkside. Okay, that's fine. You've messed up. Strength of 3. Strength of 2, so I can block you. But you can't do anything else. 3 versus 2, cool. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look up the rules on the whole when they keep doing that because they only asked it to do once. So I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of rule where some of them can. Maybe it's a skill thing, perhaps. Where they can, they can block a number of times. Mighty Blow there, 4. A 2. Oops, right clicked by accident. Let's I've got a better team now, so I should have a better chance of scoring. As long as you understand the game properly. Right, they've got quite a defensive position. Strength of 3 versus 2. And a 2. The ball player has got a 2, I'm assuming? You've got 3, okay. Blitz you. Okay. Ah, I was hoping to push into him.
Jim, let's show the viewers that play one more time. What a brutal throw by Dirt Burner.
Who is he trying to throw the ball to anyway?
Probably a receiver, Jim.
Yeah, you're probably right. Roll tape.
Good, that's worked in our favour. We need to get up. We don't have any show catching. Oh, double bloody attack. You can get up for a start. You can blitz you. Stand there. You can blitz this one. Double knockout on that one. You got killed. Strength of 3. Strength of 2. So I'm going to use you for a blitz. Hello you, you're less wet now. I'm going to dirty, oh I'm going to just check to see. You've got agility of 3. You've got agility of 4, so you're probably best likely to pick up the ball. Can I use you to do a dirty? Yes, I can. So I'm going to dirty on you. You can try and pick up the ball. Agility 4. You've yet to move, so pass it over to you. Oh, I keep forgetting that I need to remember they've got a wide area to you know, attack with. Okay, you need to stand up. Actually, no, I need to be careful because I need to remember that when I take off the stand up, he's going to lose all the rest of the points to do. And it's the same when you pick up the ball. So before I start clicking on him, I want to make sure what you've got. You've got a strength, agility of 4. So you are a lineman, strength 3. Strength 2. Pick up the ball. Excellent. Can't do anything but run. Can I stand you up and pass the ball, perhaps? Put you in a 4 position. You're not. Can't do anything else with you. Great. Dirty player on that one. Didn't do anything. Okay. Block you. Oh. Didn't do anything. Okay, fine. I think I'm in a kind of good position. Did you try and block? Agility 4. Agility 4. I mean, there's him that's an issue. I'm gonna throw it. Yes! Come on. Go for touchdown. I can kick anywhere, so I'm going to kick over here. Half time. Doing quite well though. I mean, it did help that I gave the other side not such a good player, but it just gives me an opportunity to get used to the game. And it does show that sometimes even if your other side isn't very good, you've still got some opportunity to score. Oh, shh. Drop the ball. Take you out. Oh, can't. Try and blitz. Wow, what have you got? Stand firm, that'll be why. Drop the ball. Finally. Even there. Which one have you dropped? Try it again. Yes. Go for dirty. Cool. Start pushing these out the way. fail block. Oh, I forgot you need to stand up. I also need to pay attention to this part here, because it gives it a bit of a help as to who's the specialist. Specialist people, blitzers are usually quite good. Where's the catcher? Not quite sure what witch elf is. Right, I don't know what witch elf is. Just blitz you. Oh, great. You're the yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I need to get rid of this ball. Was that a double knockout? I think it was, wasn't it? Okay. You are dangerously close to scoring. Not anymore. And you didn't pick up the ball. What a surprise. Definitely need to get you stood up, because otherwise you're going to get killed. Okay, one of you needs to pick up the ball. You've got a 3 on the agility. You've got a 4, so you can pick it up. Right. Got pass skill. Hopefully it works the other way. Excellent. I'm gonna have to take the chance. Ah, good. There's also a possibility of me pushing to here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nobody else is in an advanced position. You're out of... And you, I'm gonna blitz you. No, that was a waste of time. Right, that's fine. We're in a good position. See what happens. I think it was sensible that I started pushing that guy below as a because if they're blocking him, just gotta hope this one can catch. Oh. We're going for a score. We did it. 2-0. And we'll kick off to about here. And we won 2-0, not bad. Okay, last game, and then I'm going to call it a stream. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to get 2 average size players, since I've got a better idea of what the how the game's played. So let's get some couple of averages. We've got Gouged. Yeah, let's go Gouged versus Elfheim. I need to remember this is me because I want to be on Gouged side. Yep, that's correct.
The Association of Broadcasting Controllers presents the Knuckle and Oracle Football League.
I think what I can do is the ads are going to start in 4 minutes anyway.
And we're your hosts. I'm Jim Johnson, and he's, Bob? Yeah, what's wrong now?
I can't find my notes.
What a surprise. Stay tuned, folks. The game's coming right up.
Heads. Gouged eye. Get the ball.
Apologies, didn't mean to talk through the commentary. Since we got ads coming up in 4 minutes, rather than me playing for 4 minutes and then having to shift into ads. I'll put the ads in now, and then we've got a full hour of play. So I'll be back in about 4 minutes. If the button works. Give me a sec. There we go. Right, back in 4. Yeah, I should have turned that off. Having some issues here. Stupid thing, come on, what are you doing? You're not... There we go, that's better. I hate it when my buttons kind of decide to not work properly and then I've got to refresh and wait for things, but anyway, whatever. Right, last game. It's evened out now, let's see what happens. So I'm on the right hand side, I believe. I need to pick this up and chuck it perhaps. Well, that was stupid. Got a proper twitch out for knives. Decent knives or the was it the... I don't think you'd see that one. I was thinking about the well, there's the director that did Knives Out, which is completely different anyway. Oi! Will you stop doing that? Honestly. You do like to cause a ruckus. At least you're dry. Right, I've got a proper danger at this point, so why did you mess up? You should have been able to pick up the ball. You're a catcher. So strength 3. Alright. Pick up the ball, please. Yes, thank God for that. Pass to... 3. 2, that's not a good idea. So 3. Let's take a chance. Let's go for this one. Great. Okay, you've got the ball. What we got? You are strength 3. You're strength of 2. Strength of 3. And 3. I believe you were a 3 as well. Yep. You do have Mighty Blow though. Strength of 4. Right, okay. Let's take a chance. Blitz you. You can blitz the ball carrier. Nope, that was dumb. Sorry, there was some sort of weird irony over Twitch showing me an advert for Tefl Ever Sharp Knives and then an advert for Twitch Turbo followed by a message telling me to turn off any bad luck. Just pass over and score, you're gonna do so anyway. Please don't tell me you're in this weird kind of unsure what to do. Yep, you're not gonna score. Alright, 1-0. Go for that. Right, please pick up the ball. Should be fine. Yes. Got agility 3. Please tell me you can. I'm gonna go for you. How have you messed that up? Jesus. Agility 3 isn't that bad, is it? I mean, you can pick up the ball. Maybe it's just best to pass, but at 4 movement points. I'm not really going to get anywhere. Mind you, if I get it off the pitch, it's probably better. So let me get it off the pitch. Try for another pass. They score again, I'm not going to be impressed. Maybe I picked the wrong side, I don't know. Got a raid from Core Classman. Out there, Core Classman. Hope you had a good stream. Happy DOSember I too. So what were you doing today? Were you doing anything? It's not picked up anything you're doing. Usually it just says what's going on. There we go. Acts of Rage. Don't think I've ever heard of that one. Let's have a look. Oh, the alternative name of Barbarian 2, I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it came over here as Acts of Rage. It's just called Dungeon of Drax over in the UK. Oh, you're doing the events, right? So basically, there's some events going on, and one of them is pinball. 27.7 million. And Barbarian 2 keep my book. Yeah, I've heard it's quite a difficult game. As the first one in Barbarian is it's a one-on-one fighter, and then Barbarian 2 seems to be called more of a kind of, it's sort of one-on-one in a way, because you usually get one monster per area, and then when you move to the next section, there's kind of another one-on-one monster. Just kind of, it's not just you're in an arena. I think it's more of a kind of, you're in an area with certain select. I don't know what the best to describe it, because it's not a gang beat 'em up like Streets of Rage. It's like a mix between that and one-on-one fighter kind of thing. It's sort of weird way of saying it, but it's quite difficult. Maze of monsters, yeah, but I don't think you get more than one monster, do you? I think it's just one. So there is that one-on-one aspect to it, but it's more, well, it is still real-time, isn't it? Because the first one's real-time as well. But yeah, anyway, I'm playing, as you can see, Blood Bowl. So this came out in 1995. You can already see in the title below. I'm enjoying it so far. I've not spent any great deal of time. I did say I've not played it before. I did play a little bit of it, but nothing where I've just sat down and properly had a look at it. This is the first time I've properly sat down and had a look at it. So far, it's been, I'm just doing exhibition maps to get myself used to the rules. I'm enjoying it so far. The moment I've done, I think, a team that was not very good against a very good team. I've done a team where I'm very good against a weaker team. That one we just did, and I got 2-0, I think it was, on that one. And then this one is about average between the two of them. So it's going to be interesting to see if I get any score. Or maybe I might be looking at a 0-0 or a draw in some ways. So let's see. What does it say? One monster per screen respawn. Oh yes, they did, didn't they? Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that on the Amiga at some point. Right, you've got the ball. You are strength 3. You are strength 3. Probably looks like I'm going to have to try and blitz you. That failed. And you're going to score again. Two 0 against me. Thank God it wasn't near the goal part. Okay, go pick up the ball. Thank you. Who have we got to pass to? Agility 3, you've got a strong arm. You got pass. You got sure hands. Okay. You got sure hands and pass. Oh, yes, you did. You got it. Cool. Excellent. Got the movement of 7. Right, before I look at you, because I don't want to lose the points. Let's look at you two. So you got a strength of 5. A thick skull. And a strength of 3. And a strength of 3. Who did I look at again? Was it you? Yes. The person next to you is strength of 5. Right, okay, so I'm going to use these two to do a blitz on you. Excellent. You. Oh, you can't do anything. Oh, because it's a one blitz per turn, isn't it? I'm not sure if it's per player. So you can stay there for a while. You've got a strength of 4. You've got a strength of 2. So hopefully I can block you. I can. Excellent. Right, you. I've got some space. You've got strength of 4. And you have strength of 3. So let's get you as a danger out the way. Okay. Cool. Give me a second. Interesting. They've already said when the Play Expo is going to be. It's only December. Oh, interesting. They did that last year, I think. You've got the ball. You are down. Strength of 3. Strength of 3. I said it was where it's going to be this year, the last one. There are big sign-ups on Sunday. I suppose they're trying to get the people who are going to be spending money around this time of this time of year anyway. It's that sort of get in early kind of thing, which is fine. It's just interesting that they're starting to do it now. Oh, you got knocked over. Keep forgetting about that guy. He needs to stand up. Don't think he's dead. Yeah, knew he was going to go for that. Okay. 2-0. We need to pull at least a goal back. Oh, it's me that needs to kick. Yeah, see how you like it when it's on your side. Strength of 3. Strength of 5. Okay. Gives me confidence to blitz you. Splat. There we go. In fact, put you in an advanced position. Probably a good idea. Three versus 3. You got loads of skills. Excellent. 5. Please tell me you are less. You are. What? You drop the ball. Blitz you. If you get killed by this guy, good. You deserve it. And you fumbled. Excellent. And you picked up the ball. Okay. Who's got sure hands? You do. It'd be best if I do this. Passed over to you. I mean, why not just give the other team a score, for crying out loud? I mean, the good thing is he fumbled it, that's the point. Absolutely should have crunched that guy. I had the opportunity to better keep the game. Okay. You absolutely need to stand up. Don't want to waste a blitz. But you... Isn't this the same guy that messed up several times anyway? 3-0. Jesus. I'm glad this is an exhibition match, otherwise this would have been embarrassing. At least he didn't drop the ball near the scoring part, so I guess that's something. You fumbled. Trying to wonder whether moving him down there and giving a block or getting him to pick up the ball is a better idea. Because either way, if I get him to block, there's a good chance that I can still just pick up the ball and he doesn't be a bit of a worry. Fine, I'll go for it. How is he not able to blitz? Not blitz. Final 3-0. Right, that is it for today, I think. So, I really enjoyed that. It was very, very good. Next time I think we'll try doing a league and seeing how well that is, but at least I've played enough of this to get used to it, and like I said, I'm still enjoying it. So I will try and look up all the teams, see who's best, and I probably won't go for a super awesome one because I want to have some sort of challenge to it, so it's not too easy. Even though we have seen teams whereby, like from me, for instance, there were a couple of times I almost scored, even though the other team was not was much better than I was. So there is always that possibility. So we'll look into that. Nice Saturday here, but screwed up high score video. Oh, you're fine. Oh, that's fine. So yeah, this is this is something we'll definitely look back into. Just get back into Windows so I can save my screen. Next week, next Friday actually. Yesterday I just was a bit too tired for me to do any sort of streaming. So, thank you everyone for popping in. Thank you also to Cole Classman for the raid. I will be back tomorrow because we're playing Ultrabots. Now, Ultrabots is a kind of weird. It is a mech sim, but it's kind of weird in the way that it's set up. So you've got some strategic elements in there, and you've got the AI which will take control of your bots that you're not actually actively in command of. It's kind of weird, but once you watch Tuesdays, you'll see what I mean. We get through that, so that's tomorrow. Then we've got Amiga Monday on Monday, obviously, with more Amiga format CD16. We've got some demo scene, and now that we've finished Degeneration, we can move on to Colorado. So that's, I think that was suggested by Photon SCX, so we'll be doing that. Tuesday, there'll be more Ultrabots. Friday, we'll be carrying on with Blood Bowl, and then Sunday again, Ultrabots again. I want to also say that next week is an okay week. Between the 15th and the 21st, I will be away on holiday, so I won't be doing any streams at that point, so just to be aware of that. I will remind you of that next week. And then we've got 22nd, which is fine, and the 29th to the 30th, which is... I need to figure out what I'm doing. I am home Christmas Day, Boxing Day, so I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to do... Let's have a look. Christmas Day is this Thursday. I may do a different stream, an extra stream with something else. I don't know. I'll have a think about it. So there's a good likelihood I will probably be streaming on the Thursday, and we'll keep you up to date on that because I'm not sure. Back in the day, I played Mortal Kombat 2, 3, Robocop 3, Super Hang-On, Sonic 1, 3, Bare Knuckle 3, Road Rash 3, Choo-Choo. The center. Oh, is this all the DOS games you played? I don't remember Ayrton Senna GP2 being as a DOS game. Wait, Claude, are you writing in the right window or something? I think you're in the wrong window, maybe? Just a bit confused when you said, yes, nice Saturday here. Anyway, yeah, I'll wait until Core Classroom gets back to me. So yeah, as for Christmas Day and Boxing Day, I'll let you know on that one. Just know that we've got a full week next week, and I will be off between the 15th and 21st. Is there anything else I need to say? I don't think there's anything else I need to say. My brain is now shut off completely now. So, let's see who we've got for DOSember raids. Who have we got on that's playing DOSember stuff? We're going to go raid Kotekio. It's been a while since I've last raided him anyway. He is doing Final Doom. So I think Final Doom for me, was that the second Doom game I'd ever played? Because I think I started off with Doom 2 and they were on discs. And then somebody lent me Quake and Final Doom on CD. And that was when I that's when I came across Doom 95, so that was kind of like a front end for Doom. You could select any level, whatever. It was all like it was like a front end. You could select all different sections. You could jump to whatever level. You could do different things. It was before the source ports and stuff. It's quite interesting actually. I think I've got a copy of it somewhere on. Oh no, I don't, because on my Windows 95 box I've got Doom Legacy, which was one of the first source ports I used after, after Doom. That was kind of interesting. And the good thing about that is it used OpenGL, so you could have like proper lighting and stuff on the video cards. That was quite good. Anyway, let's go and raid Kotekio. Otherwise I'm going to bore you to tears with me talking. Thanks everyone for popping in. Hopefully see you all tomorrow for Ultra Bots. And until then, I will see you all later. Bye.